Welcome back to Uruk, ladies and gentlemen, the home of the goddess Ursula, queen of dirt, goddess of animals, and who also doesn't sleep for some reason. I guess she's so busy, you know, if you know what I mean. Boom, chicka, bow, wow. I'm Marcus Aurelius, in case you didn't already know that, and this is Dominions 5, Warriors of the Faith. And just a quick heads up, I record episodes in batch. Like right now, I think this is like the 6th episode I've recorded this weekend. So if you put stuff in the comments, please don't get your heart broken if it doesn't get reflected in the actual episodes for quite a while, because that's just the nature of the beast here. I'm a very, unfortunately, busy person during the week, and the weekend's the best time for me to record. Please understand if you can. We are now fall in the year 2. We have researched construction. Patron found the Veil of the Silver Cattle in Vipitre, which is great, but it's not a wizard house. Ursula has summoned an Oghulu, which is fantastic. Grothmog has found nothing in Zaburia. Fulgrim has found nothing in Zaburia. Vexini has found nothing in Norfangs. We're not doing really well in terms of nature gems. Casual Dread has found nothing in Zaburia. Mardum did find a Catonian Gate in Simri. Hopefully that'll give us some Earth Gems, since it was Gnome Lore that found it. And Cal Rander didn't find anything in Zaburia. So where is this mage place we're supposed to find? Impassable Mountains. Our incredible army is attacking. Okay, they must have moved away. Alright, well, hopefully we didn't lose anybody, and we didn't. Our Entu is just kicking butt. High Mill. This must be where they're... No? What the hell? So this is an Oracle of the Ancients, essentially by himself with 3 Shard Whites. How he got here, I have no idea. This is a really weak province defense. And they are ethereal? Come on, guys. You could do this. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. This is a really, really terrible province defense, though. Yeah, they're already running. Maybe they'll kill him. Or maybe not. I think this might be the first battle we've ever lost. Well, that's no good. Bankish has got its palisades. Gwyneth Mercs are starting to starve due to lack of supplies. Yep. Alright, so apparently... Oh, they've got Embracer now. Alright, so now we got a problem. Now Agartha is hitting us from the south. Turn around, guys. We are actually going to head south. That's okay. You'll meet up with Kiona Shore, who's just going to hang out. Alright. Meanwhile... Did we not recruit someone here? Last episode? We probably didn't. Or not last episode, but last turn. We probably didn't. Yeah, Imara was our last one. Okay. But we do have a lot of commanders right now. But Arctic Green can't do anything by himself. Shard Whites are pretty tough, but I don't want them heading into Lyratos. Oh boy, okay. We have a new shaman. Captain Bill! Alright, Captain Bill, welcome to the team. You're probably going to get some work right off the bat. Let's get you into Lyratos. It does have good province defense, 21. This does give us an opportunity to take Jome also without pissing off Ease or Yis, but this is bad. High Mill is bad. Let's, ooh, man. These are just all spearmen. Give them to Arctic Green. Arctic Green, let's be a little unorthodox here. And actually have 2 square armies. And they're both going to be set to attack closest, because all they have in there is shard guards. Now, they are ethereal, but we're outnumbering them quite a bit. Arctic Green is going to liquid body himself, and then he's going to Wooden Warriors his team. And this will probably wear him out so that he's unconscious, because they already have pretty high encumbrance as it is. And there's nothing I can do to help with that. Although I gotta start giving feathers to people. What the hell am I doing here? I don't think the archers are gonna help much, but we'll put them in there just for kicks. And we'll give him 5 bodyguards. We'll put him like right behind the archers. All right. So he's going to attempt to take this back. Meanwhile, we're going to raise the province defense of our castle here. And we're going to recruit. Well, we are recruiting. So I guess more research at this point. We do have quite a few commanders. Okay, Bobo's here. Bobo is going to Auspex, wherever he feels like. Northangs is fine. Okay. Do we have another one? Wow. This is a mistake. Although it's not. Having a 2-water issue. What's that, like 3 in a row we've got? With a 25% chance? I mean, I better head off to Vegas. A mistake. All right. So, I think we're clear here. Now we're just going to go back to... We're going to go back to Nins. But we are going to start recruiting troops. Archer is probably the way to go here. Actually... Heavy archers. Alright. Alright. Sid Deckard. We still need a lab. Purple-it. You are going to patrol. Get this unrest down. Alright, so in Zaburia we found an enchanted well, which is fine. But all this effort we're putting into, and we're not finding this home of magicians or whatever. So Casual Dread. Let's probe Fenica, I guess. Colrander. Let's Auspex Fenica. Since I think your buddy here is doing Northangs. And Fulgrim. Let's Voice of Apsu Fenica. So that just leaves us with Haruspex, Vexini's Haruspexing Fenica, and Gnome Lord, but we don't have anybody who can do that outside of Uruk, so. But here is our first Oghulu. Who is going to be our first Oghulu? Yikali. Wow, Yikali's lucky. I think in one of my previous campaigns, Yikali was like a demon prince or something. So Yikali always gets interesting guys. Alright, but Yikali, since he's our first Oghulu, is not going to be fighting or anything like that. As our only 3-air mage outside of Ursula in the capital, he's going to be responsible for summoning more Oghulu when we have the gems to be worth it, and also forging expensive air items. But right now, Yikali is just going to research because we're really low on air gems. Ursula is going to... I was going to say grab a hammer. No, we're going to use this one. We're going to take the hammer away from Camillianus. Well, frankly, we need him to have a hammer too. But we need it. We need the hammer because Ursula... Well, it'll take her 4 earth gems just to forge another hammer. Or 12, I mean. There should be plenty. It requires 15, and you get 3 off. Why is this a problem? Yeah. That is not true. This is a bug. 15 minus 3 equals 12. We have 12. What a pain. Get rid of our death gems. Actually, we should probably keep our fire gems, since we now have a guy who could fire search. I guess we'll get rid of some water gems, but I want to hold on to them for the most part. Now can you do it? Alright. Whatever. Alright, Swaneth. You're gonna augury. But I'm not... Actually, we're not gonna do it monthly. I'm gonna tell you where to go. Because we want to focus where it's the most valuable. Let's focus on Stonegrave. Then we'll go... I can't imagine Cloudbreakers has any more sites. So we'll try Bankish. We'll try Bird. And then finally, when that's all done, we'll go to Cloudbreakers. Alright, Lorenzo, you're going to keep doing what you do. Which in this case is forging cool shit. Yad Mafus, you are going to, I guess, Voice of Apsu. Or actually, no, we were going to give you a hammer, too, and have you forge watery stuff. Well, let's get started without the... Alright, we don't have enough to get the bracelet anyway. But this will bless whoever's holding it, and it costs water gems, which we have plenty of, and very few. So this might be good for an Oghulu to turn them into kind of a mini-thug. Although, oh, I don't know, that'd be kind of... They're not really set up for that. We don't need it just yet. So this would give him... So if he had Water Magic 3 already, this would give him a bonus of 1. Pebble Staff, he also needs 3-4, unfortunately. I guess we could forge a Frostbrand for one of our thugs. Why not? Chameleonis. You're going to forge another Thistle Mace. Patron, were you not Haraspexing? Oh, you were, but I was doing it manually. Alright, I guess... No, we've already we must have checked Vepetry. So I guess Umador? Or... Yeah, we're doing Fennica already. Just make sure it hasn't already been searched. Okay, perfect. Alright, so everyone here at home is ready to go, but now we have another. Unfortunately, he's also 4 Astral and 1 Nature, so we still need to keep trying to get to our Earth one. But he is going to be... Oh, this name is thematic. Utna? Pish? Tim. I think there's actually a hero for this nation called this. But we're probably not going to get any heroes. So you obviously aren't going to forge. But can you cast anything interesting? No, you really can't. There's not very many good winged monkeys. I guess what you're going to do is you're just going to monthly ritual arcane probing until we've done that. All right. So we're here. We've got our building. We've got our stuff. We can start recruiting these guys. The Sorcerer of the Sands. So first off the bat, we're going to pray that we get a 2 death. That's what we need the most. We actually don't need 2 fire as much anymore because we have that 2 fire mage we found. But 2... Oh, shoot. What am I saying? Well, 1 death is fine. You can still cast death sight searching spells, I'm pretty sure, with only 1 death. So that's what we're going to hope for. But 2 earth would also be fine. Because that way with some boots, this person can go in our armies and do some amazing stuff. How expensive are they? 145? Yeah, we have money. And we need to refill our armies too, so... Spearmen for days. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, see, recruitment points. Ugh. We have to improve the city, obviously. Madam... Well, we can't afford to. Well, Madam, you will as soon as we can, I suppose. Alright, these guys are heading back south. We've been pretty good here. Oh, looks like Yis is really helping us out here. Well, kind of. They aren't in the sense that they're blocking us where we can go, but I guess... Yeah, but if we go after Lombaria, that means we're vulnerable to White Forest and to Bithium. We need to take this throne. But then we'd be way away from... Well, actually, not really. We'd be bordering this one, which could fall, I suppose, but right now we're at peace with all these people. Let's do it. Try to take the throne. We'll put a decent defense here. We'll try to put... Oh, these are crappy guys. Well, whatever. I hope we don't lose this. Then eventually someone's going to have to take down Ku here. I don't want to starve. Alright, Trip. quite well-organized defense. I don't love that. Let's go to... I like where you are, because you're giving us a good idea of what's going on in the world. Alright, Spring Spires. Barador is just having trouble finding his way around here. Well, I guess it's swing down here. You guys, I guess for the time being, are just going to research until we can get you some better troops. Madame Muse is going to hang out. Actually, we need to get some... We need to get some troops up to them. We don't really have anything. Actually, what am I saying? We have tons. Who can do a speedy delivery? Why, our friend Ila, who can lead an obscene amount of guys. Archers? Oh, I don't know if they need bodyguards, but whatever. And why not? Yeah, more of these. And shoot, let's just clean out the capital. I'm putting them in with these ladies because we can tell them apart more easily. We'll just put these in with these guys. Alright, so Yikali's got a full stack. And he's just going to go and... Actually, I have a plan. Oh no, if he does the... I was going to do the spell where he can transport himself immediately to another province, but he can't do that with troops. So actually, he's going to have to walk just like anybody else. Oh well. Alright, next turn. We could take this throne. That would be a coup for us. Get to it before Yis does. Although now they're underwater. Damn worms. Alright, augury. Alright, first cast. Caverns of Glowing Moss. Awesome. Awesome. Mardum didn't find anything. Patron did find a grove of evergreens, so that'll give us some nature gems. Grothmog didn't find anything, though. Fulgrim didn't find anything. Boba Boson didn't find anything. Calrander didn't find anything. Vaxini didn't find anything. Neither did Casual Dread. Alright, High Mill. We're going to try to take this province back. This is kind of an unconventional army, led by Arctic Green. Arctic Green's a relatively new commander. Let's see how he does. Oh, they moved their good units away. I think Arctic Green's going to take this one. Yep. Good job, Arctic Green. White Forest. This is the throne. Well, outside the throne. This is probably our best army. Although this isn't bad either. They've got... This is probably province defense. I don't know if the province defense gives you the statues, though. But the human statues, not that great. Pale One soldiers, pretty decent. And then I think the light infantry and the heavy infantry are province defense. Let's get a good high vantage point here. And let her rip. Okay, they have no ranged troops. We're meeting... Oh, shoot. Sorry, I told someone in the comments like 5, 6, 7 episodes ago that I was going to turn on the team squares. I'm so sorry. So you had to sit through all these episodes without team squares, and I really apologize for that. It's because, again, I record so long in advance, and then I just forgot to. Yeah, that was a pretty decent win. We didn't lose anything. Our Ursuline Guard took out 31 units. God, they are good. Range of Light. Misfortune +3. Well, we expect that. Centania. Oh, here we go. Tax +250%. Nice. The walls are critically damaged. Great. And they're not starving, which is even greater. Alright. So yeah, with Yis kind of running cover for me, there's really nothing Agartha can do. The closest army they have is some archers. Not too worried about them. And we're also protected by this river, which is amazing. We're protected by Pythium. So as long as there's neutrals in Lombaria and Silver Woods, it looks Bloodhenge Druins, a Chimera. So Silverwoods is going to stay neutral for a while. But as long as Pythium doesn't take Lombaria, we have a good retreat path here. Actually, Trip, why don't you just go hang out there? That's pretty safe for you. Alright, and he's moving up with additional troops, which is fantastic. Meanwhile, they're just researching. We do have some troops to give Rolandus. Rolandus has a weird kind of setup here. These three should be... Actually, Aga already has her bodyguards, so... I guess, yeah. Hold and attack. Closest for right now. Although I'd rather you research than patrol. Alright, so we did find one nature gem. Better than nothing, I guess. This is a good little nature area here. We've got the Veil. Oh, this doesn't do crap for us, though. It does bring us gold and supply, but no nature gems. And it does increase growth, which is nice. Still, though, it's better to build where we are, these two places. They still have better income. Well, no, actually, the income here is better. But... So we've done everything here but fire and death and blood. Fire, death, blood, and earth. That's all we haven't done here. Sid? You can find... Oh, I forgot to give the feathers to people. I am just stupid. Alright, Sid's going to research. We're going to give out these feathers. Gula, you're new. Monty, the Python. It's the third Python in this game, if you're counting. Alright. Eris, the Devious. You are also going to get a feather. And Batman will get a feather. Alright. Perfect. So where... Oh, wow. Polgrave is full of people. So Yikli is going to do his thing, but everybody else is going to move, and Kionashur are going to move south. And thank goodness we can move two at a time now, finally. That's helpful. I think they must be moving through Isurian and getting around the Cloudbreakers. Alright. Okay. Alright, we have a new air guy. Pretty sure Juke is not one of ours. Gilgamesh. Which is kind of funny because you would think an Enkidu should be called Gilgamesh, but actually Gilgamesh in the legend was actually a human. So, Gilgamesh. We could probably use some more air support down here, Gilgamesh. Why don't you go bring it to them? Alright. So where else can we search here? We've searched Siberia. I guess we can air search Vipitre. And we can basically search everything in except for nature in Vipitre. Alright. Otherwise we need to get an earth person down here. Okay. Yad Mafus. You are one of mine. I was just about to rename you, but nope, you are definitely one of mine. You are going to forge stuff. You can't really do much, though. Actually, you're not going to forge stuff. This is good, but you are going to give... Oh, that's right, he's not here anymore. I was going to say give it to this guy here, Yikli. Well, shoot. Alright. You're just going to research for right now. So who gets the hammer? Camillianus gets the hammer. And Ursula cannot forge another hammer. And we're just doing construction now, so there's nothing really you can cast either. So what can you do for us? Ooh, here we go. You could do a golden arbalest for one of our assassins. That's actually pretty good, and it uses gems that we have relative... Well, I don't have a lot of earth gems, but 2 attacks per turn, 1/3 of wielder strength added. Armor piercing. 15 magical damage. It's fun. You could do a cheap vine shield for one of our thugs. A headdress for one of our shaman. You can do an air booster for Yikli when he gets back. That'll cost 22. We can't afford it. Oh, she's amazing. She could do the Bright Mill Halbergin, which is relatively cheap and doesn't have any penalties. Gives 13 armor. Yeah, weightless only gives you 11, so it's slightly better. The Silver Hauberk gives you air shield, which is good too, but it does have a little bit of encumbrance. Although if we switch this out with what the NCs are already wearing, which is worse actually. Do we have an NC anywhere? As you can see here, this gives them an encumbrance of 2. So that would actually be better for the NC. Alright, Arctic Green. You've done a good job, friend. But we're gonna send you back up. Well, yeah, we're gonna send you back up for right now, because this army is gonna handle this. Oh, awesome. If we could take Jome, and if they can capture Livenmark from Yis, then we can capture it from them. And we are in business. Praise Ursula. Captain Bill. Why don't you Sight Search? Since you can raise it up to 2. Not amazing, but, you know, whatever. It'll give you something to do. Patron. I guess you can Haruspex somewhere that hasn't been Haruspexed before. Milianus, you're going to forge. And I'm going to have you forge another wine bag. Lorenzo, you're going to forge... kind of unorthodox since you're an astral guy, but you're going to forge another wine bag as well, since they're so cheap with someone with a hammer. Alright, Swaneth. We are going to Augury Bankish. Wastelands tend to have the most sites. Ursula. We still haven't figured out what to do with you. I guess you could forge another Thistle Mace. Oh, I thought we were forging the Golden Arbalist. We just forgot to do so. Alright. Can you actually cast anything with just 2? Ice Drakes. Not that great. You could Voice of Apsu, I suppose. I guess we could do that. Your kind of meager amount of research is not as good as getting more gems. But we do need to start buffing up. So here's a 2-water NC. Nice. He's going to get all the Guardian troops for here. Alright, so who are you going to be? Robstow Brokenhorn. Alright. Interestingly to note, we've kind of, based on suggestions from Ermanon, we're going to make it so that in Enkidu culture, to have a broken horn is actually a sign of shame. And it's something people get made fun of for. So for someone who actually puts that title in their name, that would imply that they just don't give a crap, basically. That they're like, yeah, I got a broken horn. What are you going to do about it? And with 2 water, he's pretty rough, so that's awesome. He can actually lead a pretty good force here, so... Let's get just some researchers is fine for right now. They're cheap. And, let's get 5 bodyguards for them. And then more spearmen. Okay. Bobo Boson, you are going to Auspex. We've got to be careful. We're running out of air gems. We used to have so many. I think Abby Simti is new, right? That's not one of ours. Tyrellian? Half Soul. That's interesting. Got to be a story behind that. So we have a lot of potential ninjas. We're getting nothing but nature here. Let's I I'm losing track of these guys. Let's get another one. Some more heavy archers. That'd be neat if we had, like, each city specialize in a certain form of unit, and then we have them all meet up. Too bad these ladies can't also lead a lot of troops, because then we could use them to kind of ferry troops around. I guess we have to hire, like, people like Anders for that. Alright. 15. Alright. I guess you can just, yeah, you'll finish up with the heavy guys. That's fine. Oh, well, not 22, though. We'll just give you 20. His skill is raised, but I think 40 right now is fine. Alright. Barad-dûr. Okay, let's go to Raspberry Woods, which is still neutral after all these years. Can we actually... We can recruit troops here. Let's do that. Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting about the recruitment. Actually, we can now afford to upgrade this place. Let's do that. Walled City. I assume we're recruiting here. Yeah, we're fine here. Although our resources have dropped by quite a bit. Could that be due to... Were we drawing resources from Bankish? Uh-oh. That means if we build a castle in some... I thought you couldn't draw resources from someplace across the water, but now we're... Yeah, we had substantially more resources before. That's gotta be it, right? Because Stonegrave was already there. There's no other reason we'd be losing resources. So somehow, yeah, Bankish was feeding in resources to Uruk, even though it was across a river. Oh, crap. Then we maybe don't want to build a fort in Summer Bay. Even though it would be great for us in terms of income. I guess we could build it in range of light. Or I guess we can go back to Assad now. Assad does have... Actually, Assad is almost as good. No province defense. Come on, Marcus. Okay. So we've pretty much cleared almost a whole north-south corridor here. Our brave army. Kiero's amazing. Like, Kiero, I wish we could see how many kills Kiero... I don't understand why Kiero's not a hero. So Fjolnir is the bad, with only 1 kill, which is stupid, but the best hero. Attar has 13 kills. These two are dead. Nergal-Aresh is the best of our heroes, with 95 experience. Berlandus is up next with 80. Then we have Agav Kish with 61. And that's it. So apparently none of our guys have as much experience as these dead heroes. We don't have anybody... That can't be right. We don't have anybody with more than 35 experience? That can't be right. Kiero has... Actually, where do you find out how much experience they have? Leadership? No. Morale? No. Maybe leadership? No. Oh, there we go. 41! So she has 41 experience and 10 kills. And yet there are people on the Hall of Fame who she surpasses that have less experience and less kills. Like, these two have less experience and less kills. Why is she not becoming a hero? The hell? She deserves to be a hero, damn it. Well, on that sad note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this episode. Sorry it took me so long to change the battles so that you could see by color which guys are ours. Of course, we're in Kidu, folks. So even if you're watching this on a cell phone, you should be able to tell the difference between them and humans. But still, I hope this helps. We're currently only at war. Well, actually, that's not true. We're at war with Pythium and Agartha, but Pythium can't reach us. So there's no worries there. We're pretty close to getting another throne. At least closer than we are to these two down here, which are heavily guarded. And I don't want to screw around with. And other than that, I mean, we're great. We're doing fantastic. So we've got Yikali heading up north to Bankish to deliver some troops. And then he could fly back afterwards. We have this huge army here under Kionashur, Lord Death, Carrick of Uruk, Gillion, and Nathan, and Nurgle. They're all heading south down to Lyratos to take the fight to Agartha. This army might be able to make it all the way to their capital. We'll see. And then they're going to be joined eventually by Gilgamesh. We're doing a pretty good job site searching everywhere, although it's costing us a lot of gems to do so. It doesn't really matter. We have them. And it's an investment. Like, even if you spend 20 gems, if you get a site that gives you a gem a turn, eventually it's going to pay for itself. But yeah, I mean, we're looking pretty solid. Now all we need is to get lucky and get a death random here from one of these guys. If we do not, so if we end up, let's say, with a, let's say 2 air or 2 earth or something like that, we're going to put this guy straight into battle because they're not really useful to us in terms of like forging stuff we can't already forge. But if we get someone who gets 2 fire, we'll keep them here. And if we get somebody who gets death, we'll keep them here. Actually, 2 earth is still pretty rare for us. So we'll keep that too. So really, if it's just 2 air, actually 2 air, yeah, 2 air will go in the battlefield because they can lightning bolt. And again, they're old, so we're going to have to get as much use out of them as we can. The fire ones are going to be harder because if you have fire magic, it actually makes it so that you get older faster, which is unfortunate. But still, nice little bit of variety here. We have Sorcerers of the Sands aiding the Enkidu of Uruk. Robstow, I'm expecting great things out of you when we get a bit more magic under our belt, because there's some cool spells you can cast with 2 water. We can give you the water bracelet too. You have 3 water. If you go underwater, you can cast like really good stuff then. Eventually we're going to send some people down under the waves too over here, especially now that Agartha's here. We should probably get on that. How else is everybody doing? So we have a pretty good army here in Sinextro now, although it's still not under our dominion, despite the fact that we have a temple. That's a problem. That's a problem. We might want to, we'd have to set someone like Stone King to essentially preach constantly. And I don't know if I want to do that. 16 research. What does a mistake get? 7. So, how are we doing on research? 326 per month. We need 400. We need all the research we can get, but we especially though need this to be in our dominion, because it's 2 drain instead of our 1 drain. It's 3 misfortune instead of our 1 misfortune. 1 growth instead of our 2 growth. Although it is really orderly and productive. Still though. Alright, a mistake. You're gonna preach, since you're a level 2 priest, and our other level 2 priest is a really good researcher because she has a level of experience. And that's that. Yeah, are we recruiting here? Yep. I wish there was like a way you could scroll through all your cities. Research mage. We already got one coming over there. Marius is all set up here. So, research mage. We'll get some, I guess, regular archers because we have few resources here. Although we do have a full army with purpleite. Alright, Marius is solid. The unrest is going down slowly. Which leaves Ban Kish, which is getting upgraded. We are recruiting here. So, the Enkidu are doing okay. We've done a lot of great things. Now we're in this giant forest here. We went into the Sleepy Wolds. We came out of it. And then we took the White Forest. Well, yeah, we took the White Forest, but now we're going to have to take this Throne Province. It looks like it has some really good sites, too. What do we have here? We have the Wild Forest itself, which gives us 1 nature gem. We have the Earth Blood Seepage. Oh, shit. We really need this place. We really need this place. We get... Yeah, the Throne's not going to do us any good. It'll just give us magic resistance, which isn't that interesting. But we will get nature and earth gems, which are very good for us. They've got a fortress, which I think can be upgraded. Alright, perfect. So, good on this team here. I need to actually... So there's a temple here, but not a lab, because I need to get Ila a cornucopia. Although she can't really do anything good with it until we get to Alteration 7, which is where we get Dun, 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 mass protection, which is essentially wooden warriors, but for everyone in the entire battlefield on our side. And she needs a gem, but that'll be covered by the cornucopia. So, essentially in the late game, you're going to be seeing us doing that every battle and having all of our shamans have cornucopias. Or if we're lucky enough, I guess, a two nature NC. But, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying this. It looks like we're doing pretty well, honestly. TNC's leaving us alone. Yis is fighting brutally with Agartha, which is providing us the in we need to take them down. I guess from there we can move against Pythium, although I don't want to get armies too far away because Yis is now... We might want to just take Yis out. That might be an option for us because we pretty much surround them now. From the north, the east, and the south. The only place we don't surround them is from the west. And we now have, I think, the research necessary and the mages necessary to get an underwater expedition going. So that's definitely a possibility. Nice. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you very much for watching this presentation of Middle-Age Uruk, Dominions 5, Warriors of the Faith. You know, sometimes life is hard, folks, but you are all fantastic, and I know that you will rise to all of the challenges that come to meet you. So go out there and have a good one.